Hello, welcome back to this series that I just started. We're coloring in Dark Fairytales by Kerby Rosanes from front to back. Last week I did this title page and now it's time for this one. I will move it so it will fit in screen. The only thing about this one is that there is a page that has the same border. So I was thinking of doing this one and then at the same time this one. So I already color in a lot of this because I just want it to be the same. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get a scrap piece of paper. Hold on. And I will just check what colors I want to use. And if you want to see me coloring as soon as possible, I like this combination. Then you can skip to the coloring part. I do love this color. You can tell by the size. I got this set for my birthday 1 year ago in 2024 for my mother. So that's really nice. I like this one as well. These two. Let's see. This for the lighter parts like this. It's kind of unusual, I guess, but I think I like it because these two, I think they will blend well for the darker parts, and then the lighter part I'll go for this one, or maybe this one. Let's see. No, this one. I think I'll do that. The other ones, they are very dark. I'm going to start with the darkest one. So where the lines are where there are more lines, that's where I use the darkest one, and then on top I will use the other one. I'm not going to show you all the waves that I will be doing, because I think all the details, all the animals are more interesting to see. And these lines are farther apart, so I'm also putting the color further apart on the page. If you know what I said. That's the coffee machine. My partner just left for work, so he put on the dishwasher, and he also always gets coffee before he goes to work. And then when I sit here, it starts making noise. Oh well. Okay, so I'm going to do this part on screen, and then the rest of the page, all the waves, I'm going to do off screen, and also the one on the actual page. I feel bad for saying it's the actual page because the name page is also a page. So yesterday I filmed a video at the attic because my partner had some colleagues over to play D&D, and they were using the stable, and they had so much fun. I love it, but it was a lot. I had an animal welfare event, but I didn't go because I had such a busy week already, and it's kind of emotional at my work at the moment because we have to leave the location I'm working at now. It's a shelter that's closing. The rent is how do you say it in English? The company we were renting from told us we can no longer rent. That's the that's the story, and we're all really sad. So it's kind of an emotional time for me. So as I said, I'm not going to do very nicely. I love this forest. It even has pine trees. You see that? Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know if you saw that all. Maybe I have to zoom in a little. Let's see if it works. Yes. I'm new to YouTube, so I could make this mistake. I'm so sorry. I know with coloring you cannot start over because, yeah, it's already colored. Otherwise I would. So yesterday I couldn't sit on the table, and since my hobby of lately is coloring a lot, yeah, I did some other things. I got my clay, and I made some kind of little dish that has the shape of a carrot with a little bunny on it, and it's drying now. And when it's dry, I'm going to paint it with acrylic paint and then varnish it. That was fun too. I love being creative, and there was a time where it wasn't this creative, so, and I always love being creative because even my partner is mentioning that I'm more relaxed since I color more, and I think so too. Okay, so now I'm going to do the parts that I think will be white. Oh, I think this won't be white. I'm so excited to show you all my finished pages this month. And I also have a body color that we want to finish in the first 2 weeks of May, but I just want to start it when I did the plans video. So that's not happening yet, but I have been coloring a lot, and that's simply because I'm back from not coloring a lot. I've always been coloring, but lately the hobby is back. It's hyper focused again. Oh, I didn't even tell you the colors I used. This is light ultramarine 140. The lightest one of the waves is phthalo blue. Phthalo? How do you say it? 110. 110. And then bluish turquoise. I think that's a really hard word. And yeah, that's okay. I'm not going to say it again. It's 149. So I hope you are all well. I would love to hear where you're from. I can see it in my YouTube analytics, in my YouTube studio. Oh, I missed a spot. But yeah, if you hear this and you are like, oh, I want to comment, but I don't know what, let me know where you're from. Also, let me know if you already colored in this book, or maybe you're coloring along, or because I heard a lot of people say that it's really daunting to start this, or yeah, scary. I don't know if daunting is the right word, but scary. I like the colors. So we're going to activate it after this, and I think I will just do the waves with the Albrecht Dürers, and then do all the details, all the characters and stuff like that with regular pencil. But I'm not sure yet. Plans always change. When I'm finished activating this part, I will just color the whole page and the other page, all the waves. Yeah, I usually just take a toilet paper roll and then put the excess water or colors that come off on there. So I'm dipping them in, letting them soak, and then tapping a little bit off. And I'm going to do the lighter parts apart from the darker parts, because otherwise the lighter parts could get dark. Yeah, because I take the color. So when I want to start a lighter part after doing a darker part, I have to clean my brush first. I think this will be nice. And as you can tell, I just used 3 different colors here. And that's okay. Especially when you're using water-based mediums. When you activate them, you get different effects. Because I can use this one and this one, but the two together combined, where I put both colors, that's a whole other color. So now I got a darker, and then I just clean my brush a little. Oh, I took too much water. That's okay. We all make, what did Bob Ross say? Happy mistakes or something? Happy accidents? Yeah, happy accidents. We all make happy accidents. And I wouldn't give myself the stamp of professional colorist or something, so I don't even know if that's a thing. I know there are YouTubers, but and I know some of them have a lot of followers. I'm almost at 100 followers at this moment. 78 this morning I saw. And I do want to do something for my first 100 followers to celebrate. And I have an idea. I'm not going to tell you because I'm not sure if I can do it. And otherwise I'm just going to think of something else, or maybe just let it go. But I like the idea of celebrating small victories. I think everybody should do that. Celebrate small things. And big things too, of course. I hope you don't hear the sound. I hear a really annoying sound right now. It's like a low tone. So annoying. Most of the times when I'm coloring, I just put a video of other colorists on. And then I'll just have my headphones. And then I don't hear all the noises. I'm, how do you say it in English? Misophonie. So noises are really annoying for me. Certain noises. Because my dog is snoring in the background as well. I don't think you hear him, but maybe. And I don't think that's annoying. That's cute. But when they eat and they lick, no, that's annoying. Oh well, they can't help it, they're dogs. I also can't stand it when people eat around me, so. A while ago, someone sat with me for some break, lunch, I don't know what. But that person started eating an apple. Oh my god. With her mouth open. And I just sat there for like 3 minutes and she started doing that, and I walked away without saying a word, and all my colleagues were like, ooh. It was not a colleague, by the way. But they understood. They immediately knew why I was walking off. So it wasn't just loud for me, I guess. So it's almost holiday, and I guess at schools in the Netherlands they can choose if they what week they are doing for. We call it the May holiday, and at the end of April, really logical, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into that because I don't have kids. So I just know I have to work, and that's okay. And also, during holidays, I take care of other person's rodents. I have a pension, so I never take holiday leave during the school holidays. It just doesn't make sense because I am working as well, and yeah, I don't have kids, so all the people with kids can do their thing, and then afterwards I will get a week off somewhere. Okay, so I colored in the waves or the water on both pages. It's skipping because it's heavier now. This one is not activated yet, and I'm not going to do that now. Maybe later, maybe when I get to this page, but I put it here. But this is how it looks like when activated. I'm going to do gold gray, and then I'm getting gold gray 5, 2, 3, 4 as the darkest color, and then gold gray 4, 2, 3, 3, and then I skip one and I get gold gray 2, 2, 3, 1, because usually I just take 3 colors for one object, but sometimes that's more. So I start with the darkest one, and Kerby made it really easy by giving you some kind of sense of where the shadow is, where there's more shadow. So I'm going to follow Kerby's lines, and then in the trunk of the elephant I'm going to do the most of the dark color. And I'll follow the lines just like this. Can you see it? Yeah, I can zoom in a little bit. Let's see. Move it around. Not make the same mistake as at the beginning with the water. I'm so used to coloring by myself and no one watching like this, that I don't really think about it sometimes, but at the same time I do know that I'm filming. This I'm just making little circular motions with my pencil. That's also what Kerby did. Just following the darkest. My mom, her favorite animal is an elephant. But I don't think she will like this angry one. When I was younger and there were still animals in circuses. I don't think we have that anymore in the Netherlands. And I'm happy about that, but when I was younger and I didn't know about animal welfare yet, they put me on an elephant and made a picture in the circus. I think my mom still has that picture. And when I think about it now, it's just, it's horrible. But I was just a kid at the time, so I really didn't know. Those poor animals. And they're really friendly too. I'm going to the middle color. How do you call it? The next one, not the lightest. And I'm going over the darkest sections. I'm not really pressing on the pencil like I did with the darker one. And I'm also keeping a little bit of white around the areas. I was just, I stopped coloring because I was just looking at the horns. Maybe I have to do them another color. I was thinking about black because I don't feel like an elephant should have a lot of color, but maybe I just have to do it because, yeah, we're coloring in some kind of fantasy thing from Kirby's mind, so we can do whatever, right? So after I used all the colors and I'm down to the last one, I color in over everything with the lightest one. And after that, I can also see where I need more shading. So I can go back with the darker colors. And I don't always do it because I also just want to finish a page. So my pages are not perfect. Sometimes when I have a lot of patience, but yeah, I'm not the type of person that has a lot of patience. So I'm going over everything now. I love the lightest gray color on this elephant. Yeah, this is his eyelid, so I'm also going to color this one, and then I don't know what to do with the horns yet. Maybe I should do some live videos while coloring someday. Because I wanted to ask you, like, what color should I use for the horns? And you can help me out. But I think I know what to do. Because the ivory of the, how do you call those in English? Sable tooth or something? Anyways, those things, the ivory, that's a little bit yellowish brown, so I think I'm going to do the other things in that color too, and I'm going to color these. I don't know if they're like thorny pieces as well, or it's just the water that's flowing like that, so I'm just coloring that. I don't try to overthink with these Kirby pages because all those small details that could be yeah, you could color one way or another, it's okay. Just have fun coloring. That's why we're here. Having fun with the page and not thinking a lot. So I've been really enjoying watching other colorists' YouTube channels. So if you are a colorist YouTuber, let me know, because I want to follow you. I want to say follow you back, but maybe you don't follow me. I would appreciate it. I love this color. I think this one should be gray as well. And then maybe put a little bit of the darkest on top. Going to give it a little bit of more of a blend instead of streaky. I'm still so excited for this book. And I'm really excited to one day finish it. And I meant to how do you call it? Count the pages. I'm not sure what the English word is. So we do have an ivory color, that's 103. And then I will go over it with, I think this one, the light yellow ochre, 183. Yeah, I'm going to do the ivory first. Let me sharpen the pencil. So if you're coloring along, please let me know. Also let me know if you're coloring along with this page or maybe a different book or something. I really want to know, because I'm curious. And when I'm watching other YouTubers color or do hauls or completed pages, I love completed pages. I'm also coloring most of the time, because that's having a nice background. There's somebody talking to me on the background. So making these videos is so much different. I mean, so different. I had to think about that. Just put a little bit of this in. What do you think? I'm not sure. I think I'm going over with a blender pencil. I don't use blender pencils a lot, but I do use them. So for the regular trees, I use May Green 170, Earth Green Yellowish 168, and 167 is Permanent Green Olive. And I'm starting with the darkest one again. Yeah, so I went for a walk, and it was like 90 minutes, and I really missed my dogs. I usually walked a lot with them, but they're getting older, and the oldest one, he cannot do the big rounds anymore. So I was like, okay, there's a garage sale in the neighborhood next to this one, so I will just walk there on my own. And Yeah, it made me kind of sad actually. Because I really love my dogs, but they're getting old and I notice. I'm sorry if I talk a lot about my dogs, but they're my babies. Can you see it? What I'm doing? Yeah, I guess. I guess. So these wheels with things on their backs, are you getting sick of it, or is it just me that's like, yeah, I've seen this. And I think it is pretty, it is though, but when everyone does the same, it's not original anymore, you know? Okay, so I will show just a part and then I will finish it on my own because this video already will be very long. So I'm going to do the somewhat lighter color and then I go over the darker and broaden it out a little bit. And I usually make circular motions with my pencil. If you're a starting colorist, making circular motions is what keeps the streak away and also makes blending work better. And sometimes maybe you don't need it, but that's usually what I do. Okay, so I'm going to do this part with the lightest color. And sometimes I go over the whole thing. So the reason for that is that you don't have anything, the chances are smaller that you missed anything. Now I'm going around a little bit, but I don't really mind going over as well. I love this color so much. I think it's my favorite green in the Polychromo set. I always color with polychromos or what's it called? The black edition of Faber-Castell, for the simple reason that those are the pencils I have. And I do want to get another set sometime, but I'm just not sure which ones. Maybe the Prismacolor or something. I love the Derwents. I think that's Prismacolor, right? I'm having doubts now. So I'm going to put the shade in a little bit darker. If you hear snoring, that's my dog. He's always snoring. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of the forest except for the pine trees and I will be right back. So here I am again. I did the rest of the trees. Now I'm going to do the pine trees and I'm picking an extra color, I think. No, not this one. Let's see. I'm going to see if this works. So I have pine green and juniper green. I just want to make a little bit of contrast. That's why I choose 2 colors. Sometimes when details are really small, I just choose 1 color. I don't know if you can tell much of a difference. Okay, going over again with the pine. Just making the shadow parts a little bit darker. The trees, I'm doing a little bit of a darker brown. Yeah. Let's do this. The Van Dyke brown and burnt umber. So burnt umber is the darker color, so that what I'm doing first. I'm doing the shade in between the trees like this. Just color it in with the darkest color. Such lovely weather in the Netherlands. Yesterday it was 24 degrees. Or yeah, over here it was 24, and somewhere else in the country even 25. And that's the temperature we have in summer, when it's really nice and warm. I'm not really a summer type of girl, but I do like the spring. And I also love the autumn. Winter is too cold and summer too hot. So that's that. Okay, now I'm going in with the slightly lighter color. Let's see what difference this makes. Just a little. So I'm going to shade again. Not sure what color to do the will. Oh, and I also have to do, did I do the elephant on this page? I don't think so. Oh, I still have to do that one. So I will also do the elephant, also the whale. I'm not used to doing 2 pages at the same time in the same book, and I usually don't even color the same page twice, but I just should not see this as 2 pages, I guess, or the same page. I mean, I don't know. I'm happy that I noticed now that I have to do the other one, because I still know the pencils I used. Otherwise I had to rewatch my video. I mean, that's okay as well. So I'm leaving the colors out that I'm using on the wheel, so I can do the wheel and the elephant after I finish this wheel. I think I'm going to do the wheel gray as well, but I'm not sure if there's too much gray here. I was thinking of giving him a little bit of purple undertone. For some reason I love purple wheels. Okay, I need to give it a little bit more shade. Okay, so those are the trees, and then there's bushes down here, and I'm just going to color it with the juniper green I also used for the trees. Just slightly. And then I go over with the midtone of the regular trees, as I call them. I don't know how to call them. So you get a whole different color, and that's fun with using pencils. If you use them over each other, you can make all kinds of new colors. Okay, here I am again. I just did the same on this page. I think I grabbed a darker gray for the lightest color, but it's okay. I want to do some kind of purple. I think I will pick the mauve 249, and just try to get a little bit of a purple undertone. So I'm going to use it on the lines where the shadow is, where Kerby put the shadow. And then I hope it will work out, because I don't know. And I think I'm going to pick another purple or another pink or blue for the circles he has. And I'm not sure how this will work out, but we'll see. It's just a coloring book. Some colorists, they are so scared of making mistakes, and I totally understand. But in the end, it's just a piece of paper. Trying to hold down the paper. So it's almost Easter, and I think, yeah, in the Netherlands too, but not as much, but I think the Americans, you guys, Americans do like to celebrate Easter. Here we do have like Easter breakfast and kids looking for eggs and things like that. But I've never heard of a Dutch mom making an Easter basket for their kids. But well, the traditions of Americans, Dutch people love them, so you never know. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to pick this color, magenta. for the little swirls here. So I'm just going to put swirls there and not really try to make it perfect, because I'm not perfect. So I don't really have plans for Easter. I have to work. I work in a shelter, so the animals just need their they're taken care of, and I'm okay with that. I'm also not raised religiously, and I think everybody should do whatever they feel and, yeah, believe whatever they feel, but I'm not religious. Well, it's okay. And the week after Easter, our king it's his birthday, and the Dutch people celebrate it by partying the night before, and also on King's Day you can, yeah, you have like this big garage sale of garage sale. I don't know how to call it, but we call it Kleedjesmarkt, and kids can just go sit in the park, and there are a lot of people there, and they, yeah, just sell their stuff, their old toys and things like that, and I love going there. And maybe I can find something nice. I'm going to get some grays. I'm going to get this one as well. Those are warm gray 2, 3, and 4, like this. And I'll see how it works out. I hate it when the paper goes up like that. That's why I also love the the mythographic books, because they have like a border and the page ends here, so you don't have the ends to color. I don't really mind a lot, but it's kind of annoying to do. So I put a little more magenta under his eye, because I thought that would be cute. Maybe he will look extra fierce now, but yeah. So King's Day, and mostly I ask for a day off. It is a national holiday day, how do you call it? So most people do have a day off, but when you work in a shelter, the national holidays, they don't really matter. I have a feeling the 2 is darker than the 3, but it's not. I'm just making some circular motions, so we have some contrast later when I put in the lightest color. Also near the tree, so it looks like he has a shadow on his deck because of the trees. But yeah, I hope you all have a nice Easter, and if you're from the Netherlands, also a nice King's Day. I'm not sure when this video will be on, because I do have to record it when my partner is not at home, because it's really awkward if he sits here in the living room and I'm talking to myself a little. Okay, and now I'm going over with the, wait, I also want to color in these a little. little magenta. I think that's fun. And then I'm going over with the warm gray 2, the lightest color I picked. And I'm just going to go over everything and then I'll see if I like it. I'm not sure what I don't think I like it, but sometimes you learn quick from doing things like this. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's the thing when I pick like fantasy colors instead of what they would look like in real life, even though there won't be a real life whale with a forest on his back, but I think people who can do it just pick colors that don't really belong in the illustration they're coloring, and they make it such a nice whole. It's not my talent. But I'm also open for learning experience, and I think that's important. I'm really not sure about this. Maybe the magenta needs a lighter color. Can you see everything? I think you can, yeah. I might go and play a little bit with the colors. I'm not sure, what do you think? Nope. That's what I hate about these pages. But they look better when colored. Because the one with the borders, yeah, you can give the border a color or something, or just leave it like that. That's what I do with the mythographic books. I just leave it most of the time. But when the full page is has color, that's nice. Oh my god. I really don't know. Oh, you know what? Maybe this color. Burnt carmine. I'm not really pushing on my pencil. I'm just giving up a light color. This poor baby gets colored purple and pink. And I'm going with the magenta a little bit lighter, so the overlap isn't as hard as it was. Because I do think that I pressed too hard on it. So the lines are too, what do you call it? I have too hard lines, yeah. I'm going to do the same with the purple, with the mauve. Mauve? How do you say it? Mauve. I don't really press it, I'm just going over everything. It's tedious to have to do another one after this. especially when you don't like it a lot. Maybe I can change it a little bit, but I don't know what to do. Maybe it's fine like this. Sometimes people are just harsh on themselves, and I don't want to be someone that is that harsh on themselves, but actually I am. So I am not sure what to think of this. Why did I want to color it another color than its original? I think I'm going over with the darkest gray. It will become a little bit darker. And I'm going over everything, not pressing too hard. I'm pressing medium, light to medium. Yeah, I think that's better. Oh, you see that? I missed some part on the tree. Okay, there we go. This page is taking so much longer than I thought, and it's mostly because I am doing it twice. But still. I was thinking like, I'll just do that, you know, easy peasy, just go for it. And then when you actually do it, you're like, oh my, what did I start? This whole color along project is also in that category, but I'm still excited. I still want to do the whole book. And with doing this page, we haven't even started in the story yet, and I'm really excited about it. Okay, I like him better like this. I'm going to keep him this way. I'm also going to do the other wheel, and then I will be back when I want to do the next object. I'm going to color the woman that is very diseased, and I think I want to do her dress red. Yeah, I will start with the dress. So I'm sorry, I'm having this I'm having a sore throat. So it's been years. It's been a few days since I colored. First, the pencils that I use, that's dark red 225, deep scarlet red is 219, and pale Serenium Lake is 221. I'm starting with the dark one again. So yesterday I have been working, and then I'm sorry, I have to take a sip of my drink. So I've been working, and my partner, I'm sorry, my partner was going to work, but he got a day off instead of today. So he's working today instead of yesterday. And I was not really happy with it because I wanted to do this video. Okay, so do you have the same problem that your book is like, it has an extra fold in here? I don't know if you can see it, but I don't really like it. So when I came home yesterday after work, he was there and he did send me a message that he didn't have to work. And I always have some kind of plan in my head, and it's wild when my plans get cancelled, and those are the plans I really want to do. So I had a little bit of a hard time, and today I also had to work. So I was like, okay, when I get home, and I really, really, really need to color, because coloring de-stresses, and I'm having really emotional time at work, and I will have the coming weeks. So I'm really happy for coloring books. And I hope I keep making noises, I'm so sorry. I hope I can finish this page this evening, but I don't know. I'm not sure what this is though. Is this still her dress, or yeah, I think so. I will make this also into her dress, because I don't know what else it could be. She just has a large breast. That's okay. But yeah, coloring is some kind of therapy, right? I think you might agree if you're watching this. And I really am more relaxed since I started coloring again. I haven't been coloring a few years, I think 2 or 3 years, and yeah, I started again, and I'm really feeling it, and I'm more calm, I'm more relaxed. So maybe I will make a video of it someday, what coloring does to your brain or something, because I'm positive that it's one of the most natural, fun things to do to just calm your mind. And also I love to do this YouTube thing, because even now I'm learning from it. And talking about YouTube, I have reached 100 followers today. And I'm so excited about it. And the fun thing is, I want to make my own coloring pages, but I'm still learning how to draw properly. I think I can draw, but I just need some more practice. And I wanted to make a coloring page, a free one, and then create a coffee account. How do you say it? Ko-fi or coffee? And oh, is this her dress or a wave? Just going for a dress. Well, I wanted to create a coffee account and then present it at the moment that I got my 100th subscriber, but I cannot do that because it's not finished. And I want to practice more. So maybe I'm doing it for 250 or maybe 500. But my goal is to do it before I reach 1000. And I hope I will reach 1000 one day. Last days went really fast with new subscribers. And I just love to see that you like the channel and that you like watching color related stuff. So my first video, I think I uploaded it 3.5 weeks ago, so that went so fast, and you found me so fast. I really like it, and I hope there will be a lot more subscribers, so it's really starting to feel like a little community now, and it's an amazing feeling to have a community at your side. So I hope I can finish this page today. As I said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, this is 5, 6, 7, 8 little pieces to go, but in the meantime I'm of course also coloring this page, so maybe I have to finish it tomorrow. That's okay. Not going as fast as I wanted to, and I just want to do maybe 1 or 2 pages every month. And if it's a quick page, maybe even 3. But well, quick pages in Kerby Rosanes aren't really a thing. Because that's not a quick page. Nope. Nope. And nope. Definitely not. Nope. Well, maybe if the grass, maybe this page is a little bit faster, but also here there's a lot of different elements, and yeah. So no, I don't think I have fast pages, so I hope I can do 1 or 2 each month. Oh, I hope you didn't hear that. It was my belly. I just ate, so I don't know why it's behaving this way. So rude. So I hope you are having a great day with a little bit less emotions. Didn't know if I told you, but at work we have to shut down the location because the renter told us to go. And we work with lots of people that volunteer at where I work. And they're all so emotional, and it's so hard. It's like the last week. The next week is the last week, and after that it's just moving and they're done with their work. And I feel so sad. It is sad. And we have some kind of lunch together to say goodbye and thank the volunteers. And yeah, it's hard. And maybe I shouldn't talk about it because I'm getting emotional again. And today one of the volunteers became really emotional, and it was so hard. And then you want to comfort them, but deep inside you want to cry with them, you know? And actually I did a little. I have a lot of feelings, but that's okay. Feelings are good. Shouldn't keep your feelings inside. So I thought coloring is therapy. Maybe I'm a I'm a therapist as well, a little. Maybe I should do life lessons while coloring, or yeah. I'm not a therapist, by the way. Not a licensed or real therapist. I'm going to do these, the bottom part like this, I think. And then maybe for the other details I will get another color, maybe yellow. I was thinking about yellow. And I don't really know how to do the skeleton. Maybe a little ivory kind of, like what the I'm showing you, but you don't see, like the elephant. I really have to think about that I'm filming when I'm showing things. I do know that I'm filming, but that I have to zoom out because I just was, yeah, maybe you saw it a little when I was looking at the other pages. Going to get another red, I think, or maybe, yeah, I'm going to take the dark red, the middle cadmium red. I think this is her hair, but I'm not sure. But I'm going to color it as her hair. Those, yeah, one I already colored red. But I'm going to give the details just a little bit more depth. Yeah, I really don't know what those things are. I'm curious now. Maybe I should go and watch another color with me video from someone else. You can make a color along by coloring along. No, I won't, but it's funny. At least I think it's funny. I don't know if you're laughing. You might not be laughing, that's okay. I'm funny for the two of us, okay? I'm just kidding. Sometimes I do like my own humor. And then my partner, he doesn't really understand everything, all the humor I have. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I have to, and then I'm talking to my friends and they're like, okay, you're hilarious. Sometimes I'm not, but most of the times we do have the same humor and that's nice. My friends, they are, yeah, they also like the really dry humor and a little bit of dark humor, and yeah. The ones where you have to think a little bit harder because they're all really smart. I'm going to pick this one that I had for the darkest color of the dress itself, or the shade color, I mean. I'm going to go over a little bit. I feel like I'm not doing well enough or something on this page. Maybe I just don't, yeah. Because I'm so sad, I'm like, maybe I'm doing everything wrong, but you cannot really go wrong with coloring, right? It's just a feeling, and it's okay. I think I'm mostly talking to myself instead of talking to you guys. But if you can learn from it, please. So I was telling you about that I'm going to make my own coloring pages maybe. And I'm just a beginner, so I'm just going to give them away on Ko-fi for free. But maybe when I'm getting more skilled, I can do like a small book or something, or make something fun. And I'm not sure, maybe I just stop when I'm feeling like it's not for me, but it feels like I really want to try at least. And that's my problem as well. I'm really ambitious. So with my work, and then I start coloring, and then I'm going all in. I don't have a diagnose, but if you know, you know, with what diagnose that fits. I know. But I'm okay. Okay, so now it has a little bit more depth because I'm going over with the middle red color, the medium red. How do you call it? Medium red, maybe. So I did the darkest again, and this one, And then I'm going over with the lightest one. This video will be super long. So yeah, I'm not sure, maybe I should make it faster or something, but then I do have to stop talking. I'm okay with that. But yeah, let me know if you think this video is too long and I have to edit something out, or maybe stop talking and just make it go faster, and then maybe put a little music or a voiceover on it. I can do that. I'm now going over with the lightest color. Oh, and I'm holding my pencils really awkward. That's just how I hold them, like this. I don't know why. Maybe so I can press harder, but you really don't want to press really hard. I really have to unlearn that. I've heard it a lot actually, that colorists press really hard. Yep, just doing the breast area. Yeah, and then I have to do the fringes, and then her hair and her her skull, the skeleton that she is. It's really frustrating because you can see the next page on here. Peter Pan one. Maybe I already it's already falling apart, and I'm not even really started. I'm going to, for the fringes, I'm going to get a chrome yellow. That's 106. Okay. I'm going to get my sharpener in just a moment. You saw my black blanket in the in screen. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here at the dining room table, which I really love. We have amazing chairs. And most of the times I'm just with a blankie because even though it's not that cold, but it's just the coziness is so nice. I forgot one. What's the other? I forgot this part. I actually don't know if I feel up to doing the whole page now. Especially since I'm also doing the other page at the same time. And I'm not showing that on camera, as you already knew. But it's a lot, and I'm tired, and I still have to take care of all the animals in the sanctuary. So we'll see. Maybe I'm just so relaxed after doing that okay. I'm going to get the ivory color to just make her bones look a little bit yellow. Yeah, I think I'm just doing it like this. I don't know what else to add. I really have to check out how other people are doing skeletons. You can also make them very yellow or gray. Maybe a little bit darker. What color do I use? What did I say, yellow or gray? Okay, the thing is, I also want to make it a blonde one, but maybe I'm getting the yellow I'm trying this one. And I'm not sure what will happen, but it's the green gold, 286. I'm just going over the shadow areas. Yeah, it's getting a little bit more depth. And I'm not pressing the pencil at all. Yeah, I think that's better. I'm not sure what color to do skeletons. I have to research this. Most of the times you see that they're totally white, but I don't think real skeletons are white. Yeah. Okay, I'll leave it for now, and I will keep this one out because I'm going to put this in her hair on the darker parts. And on the lighter parts, I'm going to do the yellow, what's the name? Ochre kind of yellow. I'm just doing parts now. So there's so much going on. At the same time, I just feel like I just want to color and forget the whole world, you know. And last year I have been reading a lot. I read a book a week, so I read 52 books. Oh, I don't know if I liked it. No, well, just go with the flow. So I read 52 books, and almost all of them were fantasy books. And it was nice, but at in December I just had to had to read 52, and then I still needed 5 or something, and I was really harsh on myself actually. So now with the coloring I see the same patterns and I'm trying to break them. Because I'm like, oh, and then I'm going to do this whole book, and I'm doing a lot of fun. I'm doing this project now, and I'm getting yellow ochre, light yellow ochre, 183. Yeah, but I want to do all these fun projects, and at the same time, it doesn't really feel like a burden, but it's something that's in my head. It's something I have to do. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't have kids, but sometimes I feel like a mom that's doing 500 things at the same time and then gets overwhelmed. Yeah, I think I'm going to burnish it a little, and then as you see, when I'm tired, I'm coloring a little bit different, I'm making it a little bit easier for myself. I'm not going back with darker colors 3 times, and when I'm more relaxed, you will see me coloring more relaxed. So at this moment, I want to get the frustration of the day out, I guess. So I saw a snake that has a lighter green on the inside, like here. And then I think I'm going to do the darkest a little bit on top, and then work from the top to the bottom of the snake with the colors. I don't know why, but I really had to stop for a second because I feel really insecure all of a sudden, and I know I don't have to be, but I think it's because of all the emotions and being tired, and I really want to let go. And if it doesn't work with this Kerby page, I'm just going to do something else. And then maybe upload the video later than I hoped. But I also just want to do this because it's so much fun. And I'm still so excited to color in this whole book. Hopefully with you. I hope you're watching, or maybe coloring together. And I also always want to know what you are coloring at the moment. Are you coloring the same book, same page, or are you coloring something totally different? Let me know. I'm going to try to make this a blend. And then the darkest color I'm going to put here as well, a little. Okay. And the lightest, or the lightest next to this one. The lightest olive. Maybe I will go over with the light, bright green. I think I will like that. This is just basing a little, and then going to add the highlights, shadowing, make more contrast. So I'm going to go over with the light one because I think that will look really nice. This can be a little brighter. I love these colors. Maybe you can tell because they're so small. So as I told before, I only have the polychromos. And I was looking at other sets. I even asked ChatGPT what set I should buy. And of course it told me the most expensive one. The Luminance, I think. And actually I like that set a lot. So maybe I will buy it one day. I'm going to go back in with the darkest color and maybe shade a little bit around the scales. Oh, sorry. Tomorrow I have a day off. Well, I'm going to the vet and going to make the animal room, the pet room, neat and tidy. Because, yeah, today's Wednesday when I'm filming this. I don't know when this video is on, but tomorrow and then the day after tomorrow there will be some guests, so rodents that will stay with me for the holiday season. So tomorrow I really want to make all the habitats ready for them, for all the guests. So after I'm done with the snake, I'm going to do the other page as well. Because I also forgot to do the woman on the other page directly. It's just not in the system. We need a red for the tongue. Deep scarlet. It sounds right. Okay. I'll blend it a little bit or burnish it. Yeah, that's better. And sometimes maybe you can tell I just want to work faster. I just want to have it done. But I also want to make it nice, so sometimes that's a hard decision. Yeah, well, I like the simple coloring as well, not too many layers, but just enough to make it pop a little.